Hello. Yeah.
So greetings to everyone world over, wherever you are, in different countries, in different continents, in different time zones. We extend you a very hearty welcome this morning. And what a pleasure to meet my friend from India, Dr. Abdul Salam, the General Secretary, Bharat Sahodaya, CBSC, and principal for the Oxford School, Tiruvantanapuram in India. It's 12:35 in the afternoon, going to be early lunch time over here. Wonderful. And I'm pretty sure you must have taken your breakfast. Now let's go ahead, Dr. Abdul Salamji.
Thank you and good morning, Sharmaji, and all the participants who are watching us across. Sharmaji is joining, from Singapore. That's why he said he is close to lunchtime. It's 10 o'clock in India now. Thank you so much for being connected with such a great personality, such a great motivator. Above all, the captain of a big ship, a Titanic ship, that is ICSI, doing a wonderful job, a selfless service to the youth especially, and to all the sectors of the society. So I'm more than happy to welcome our Honorable Director General of ICSI, International Chamber for Service Industry, joining with us from Singapore all the way. And thank you so much, Gulshan Sharma ji, for giving us, a space to associate with your great, team. It's a teamwork you are doing with the theme education relevant.
It's a pleasure to be with you this morning. Wonderful morning. Happy morning. Green morning to everybody in India. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. And I would like to, express our gratitude from on behalf of Bharat Sahodaya, because this is one of the happy moments we have, because we are associating with such an international organization who has, which has been, keeping the spirit of the youth, the people, so active, so alive during this pandemic time. So a bit about ICSI, which is dedicated to market research and policy advocacy, innovative strategies and consultancy and training since 1994. Long time they have been in the field, and it's a global network. Of course, it's a global network for research, innovation, technology, future strategies, predictions, and recommendations. It's totally focusing on making education relevant. You can see knowledge bank. Thank you so much. And Dr. Gulshan Sharma ji holds his PhD in service industry. That's why his great service can be, experienced and enjoyed by everybody, focusing on service industry, education, teachers, and youth empowerment. Wonderful job. Before joining ICSE as ICSI Chamber, Dr. Sharma was with the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India till 1993, where he set up India's first Institute for Travel and Tourism, IITTM, and developed MBA Tourism for India. And more than that, he was closely connected to Thiruvananthapuram, where he set up a tourism institute as a long time. Yeah, and he has traveled far and wide across the globe, and more than that, across Kerala. So it's a happy moment to interact with Gulshan Sharma ji and his team. So participants, let's make it very fruitful. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a remarkable session, and we will not forget this because I have experienced it. Over to Gulshan Sharma ji. Thank you, Sharma ji.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Abdul Salam ji. It's a pleasure. He's the General Secretary, Bharat Sahodaya, CBSC. He's a principal of the Oxford School, Thiruvananthapuram. And the best part is he is the ambassador of the United Nations for the SDGs now. The implementation and the entire process which has to take care of. My heartiest congratulations to you for having given that responsibility by Jennifer Williams, the Teach SDGs co-founder, ambassador committee lead. Wow,
Thank
that's
you, thank
great.
you, thank
I
you,
was
thank you,
just
sir.
going through, so I really enjoyed.
Thank you.
So, all my brothers and sisters, those are joining us across different parts from world over, we extend you a very warm welcome. And first of all, let's be very happy because too much of Zoom is going on, and you all are working so hard. And I always strongly believe, like doctors, nurses, and paramedical people, they are the great warriors. Let me assure, reassure, and let me endorse this morning as an elder brother all the people like principals, teachers, educators, counselors, technocrats, and those are giving the helping inputs in the education ecosystem. You all are great, 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 great warriors, let me tell you, because you're doing a phenomenal work, and the way you have adopted the entire thing. Today, I will take you to the new world because I want you all should be happy. You all should enjoy this session, which has been arranged by Dr. Abdul Salam Sahab. And it was such a pleasure, when we interacted. He came on one of my webinar, and in one of my webinars, he became friendly. And thereafter, we started the journey, and we said, okay, let's empower our brothers and sisters. So now, what we will do, I will share a couple of slides with all of you, very innovative slides, and each and every slide is going to carry a message for you, and they are going to be a wonderful document for you for future, because our chamber is working on future strategies in education. You all must have read a book called Future Shocks by Alan Toffler. If you have read that particular book by Alan Toffler, one of the chapter is dedicated to what will be the future of education. And similar way, if you have been watching on YouTube quite a bit, Sir Ken Robinson, who says, what is the purpose of education? Is it economic purpose? Is it social purpose? Is it cultural purpose? Is it personal purpose? All that when you talk about. And similar way, we got to be taking care of another area which is very important, which we have to understand. That is, when we take an Indian context of education, we always say Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. That is something very important which we all have to understand. Dr. Abdul Salamji, I hope all your friends are joining on YouTube. Your mic is mute, Dr.
Yes, sir,
Abdulji.
yes, sir, yes, sir. They are asking me for the, we have started, I am sharing. Some
GS,
couldn't locate, some couldn't
G,
locate the link.
GS motivator, GS motivator. They got to just come. They don't need anything. They don't need anything. They have to just go on GS motivator and they'll be able to see this program live because they don't need anything. Yeah.
Yes, sir, we
I,
have
I
shared.
already I already have a lot of friends over here. I've got Davis, I've got Balkishan, I've got Julie, I've got Minnie, I've got Resmi, I've got Shini, I've got Kavitha, I've got Kamala Kambika, and a couple of other people. Those are joining from India. Pavitra, Shumalia, and then SM Physics Academy, Deepa, Latha, Shija, Nanda, Subhita, SM Physics, Sanya, John. Oh, that is the principal. Great. So wonderful. It's a pleasure to have all my brothers and sisters across the world, wherever they are joining. I'm going to show you a couple of slides. Uh, what I'm sharing is, I don't know how me and Abdul Salam Saab has become such a good friends with just one webinar. I have picked up a lot of love for him. And I told him, if you devote 200 hours of reading, 200 hours of reading, that we are going to share within 2 hours. We are going to share within 2 hours. So I'm going to save 198 hours for all of you. But when I come to India, Dr. Abdul Salamji is going to give me a treat in Thiruvananthapuram when I visit Kerala.
Sure, definitely,
So,
definitely, sir. Pleasure,
right.
pleasure.
So let me share all the slides and we start our beautiful journey. And you can note down, you can take down the notes, keep your notebook or your things handy, because what I'm going to share with you, you'll not be able to find in the books some certain places. These are all futuristic, how the world is going to be, what the education is going to be. That's what we are going to talk about. So first of all, once again, hearty welcome to all my brothers and sisters on behalf of International Chamber for Service Industry, ICSI, and also Dr. Abdul Salamji, the General Secretary for Bharat Sahodya for the CBSC. Okay, let me take this journey and let me move with all of you. During this pandemic, when it was declared in India, we took a pledge, like doctors, nurses, and paramedical people are doing to great, they're going to do a great job to save the humanity. We will also take care of 1.86 billion children. Those are away from schools, colleges, universities, institutions, because they are not able to go. And there are a lot of challenges. There's a digital divide. You do not get seamless connectivity everywhere. You have got a problem on gadgets also. So a couple of things, a lot of challenges. We took it right from the day one. We will work out a strategy how basically we can bring the education empowerment wherever it is possible. And we started holding a lot of webinars, a lot of programs. You'll be surprised to know our chamber is organizing 26 webinars per week. 26 webinars per week. It is a blessing in disguise when you talk about. During this pandemic, I have made my family with 10,000 new members. And like one of the member is Dr. Abdul Salam. So all of us, we have got together and all the programs which we have got together, because our chamber basically taking care of the non-resident Indians, those have gone world over, and people from down south, my brothers and sisters, a lot of them, they have gone to Middle East. They are working very hard. They're putting in so much of efforts. They are in different countries. They are in different continents. We are proud of them. We are proud of them. They do wonderful job. Now, we didn't take only education. We took a lot of concern with education. Like next challenge world over is going to be on water crisis. Let me share with you. Bangalore is going to run out of the water. Chennai is going to face a lot of challenges. State of Punjab is going to get a lot of challenges. And at the same time, there are a couple of places in India, those are going to have a lot of challenges. And world over, when we have gathered the statistics, we have come to know 152 countries data we have collected. And I think it's a right time in our schools, in our colleges, in our institutions, wherever the children are studying at this point of time, it is very important. All of them, they got to save every drop of water. Every drop of water. Because if you save water, you save the humanity. Now, something interesting I would like to share, and I would like to make it very, very interesting and informative what we are going to share with each other. Let us give some rewards and awards to principals. They have worked very hard. Let's have 10 winners at least in 2 hours today. You kindly post in the group where you are on the YouTube link on GS Motivator. Whether you are a principal, you are a teacher, you are a student, you are a youth, whosoever you are, I want to get your suggestion. How do we save water in our society? How do we save water in society? And it is Dr. Abdul Salam. He will decide who is the winner this morning, and our chamber will give the first 1,000 rupees immediately in 5 minutes. जैसे आप प्रोग्राम देखते हैं कौन बनेगा करोड़पति, तो इधर 1,000 से शुरू तो करो ना. उधर तो पहला क्वेश्चन 500 रुपीस का होता है, इधर हम 1,000 का लेकर आ रहे हैं. So let us start that way. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, first question is, you got to give your suggestion. How do we save water? what could be the most appropriate technique or a strategy or a creativity. Let's talk about it, because education should not be only completing syllabi, curriculum, subjects and everything all the time. Principals under pressure, teachers under pressure, taking homework, taking notebooks home and all that. What all was happening before this COVID, I can understand. I know what exactly is the pressure on principals and what pressure is there on teachers. This morning, I want to remove your pressure and I want to make everybody very happy. So, we will talk about water conservation. That is something very important. First answer, my friend Dr. Salam has come. Somebody has mentioned a groundwater recharge process. Then somebody else is writing rain water harvesting. ये सब तो जर्नल आंसर है. I am looking forward to creative and innovative, out of the box. Anyway, let's proceed. Today's session, it's a thought process we put together, me and Dr. Abdul Salamji, and we discussed and we said, okay, let's have our brothers and sisters together. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's start your morning with positivity. I know you're exhausted. You have come a long way, and how many technical difficulties have come on the way, how many problems have come on the way, but finally you are victorious. You have proved it that India's teacher and India's principals, schools, colleges, universities, wherever you are, you people have done a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful job, and you deserve a big applaud. And what I wish to share with all of you is, let's remove all our pressures. Whatever exertion you have got, don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you plant. Okay? Be happy. Look at the sky. God always gives challenges to those people who can take on. That is something very important. Look at the sky. We are not alone. The whole universe is friendly to us and conspires only to give the best to those who dream and work and always think, today is my day. This is my day. This is a beautiful day. This is a wonderful day. This is a blessed day. God, I'm so grateful to you that you have given me this life. God, I'm so grateful to you that you have given me responsibility to be the principal, to be the teacher. Do you know what is the most noble profession in this universe? Yes, I know your salary is less. I know you're working very hard. I know you're carrying notebooks to your residence. I'm talking before the COVID-19. So now digital, oh my God, Zoom is coming, Cisco is coming, Microsoft is coming, Google is coming, so much is coming. Great, let it come, no problem. We will adopt all the challenges. Wow. Every day is a new beginning. It's a wonderful, wonderful beginning. And when I talk about every day is a new beginning, how it's a new beginning, let me share with all of you how it's a new beginning. Let the sun rise. And when the sun is coming up from today, every principal, every teacher, every student, 5 minutes, come whatever may, 5 minutes you have to devote and dedicate early in the morning when sun is coming up. When sun is coming up, look toward the sun. Look what a selfishless service to the entire humanity, to the entire universe. And sun never sets. It never sets. It only changes the location. And we always get that kind of a thing. Oh my God, sun has gone, moon has come and all that. Sun is always there. Your life is very bright. You're a very bright person. You're a wonderful person. You're the blessed soul. Start counting your blessings from today after this session. I don't want any principal, any teacher, anybody who is in education fraternity to be on the low key. You are the most blessed souls on this planet. Let me tell you. Let me come to India. When we all sit together, wonderful times are likely to come. In short time, it is likely to come. Very soon they are coming. Things are getting better now. World is getting back to the order. But don't forget, take precautions for some more time till the time the government says that everything is all right, vaccine has come and all that. So please do not take any chance, because when you are little negligent, there's a problem. Now, I wish to share with all of you. Welcome, 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 welcome all principals and participants. And what is the full form of welcome? When you enter this loving classroom, consider yourself one of the special members. Okay, now of education fraternity. Now, when we say welcome all principals and participants, when someone asks you why anyone would ever become a teacher, remind them why it's worth. Why it's worth. Every job has its up and downs, but not every job can change a life. You change somebody's life, you make somebody wonderful. There's a very nice story I'm reminded of. Very nice, very interesting story. Okay, because life is full of stories, you know. And when you have the stories, you enjoy quite a bit. There was a class, and there was a boy. He was very poor. And one day, he stole somebody's wristwatch in the class and he kept in his pocket. So the boy who lost the watch, he immediately went to the class teacher and he said, "Excuse me, sir." He said, "Yes." He said, "Sir, somebody has stolen my watch and I am in a great difficulty because I wanted, nobody has gone out of the classroom, nobody has gone anywhere outside. It has to be in the class only. Please find out who has taken my watch because I need my wristwatch." Now watch it, what I'm going to tell. These words are very important, which everybody has to understand. This teacher said, "Okay, what I'm going to do, you all kindly put your hanky on your eyes. Nobody will see each other. One by one, you keep coming. One by one, you keep coming. Stand in a row, and whosoever has got a watch, hand over to me, and you can move out of the class, and nobody will know who stole the watch." So everybody put handkerchief around their eyes and they stood in the queue and they started moving. And this teacher was shaking a hand with everybody and they were moving. So one of the boy put a watch, wristwatch in his hand, and the boy also moved. Okay. And the time went on, time went on, time went on. The boy has grown. The teacher has become the principal by this time. And there was a special function, annual function. And this boy who stole the watch at that point of time, he worked so hard in his life. He worked so hard from that day because he realized that, look, teacher had been so kind to me that although he knew who I am, who stole that watch, but he didn't tell any child. He didn't tell any of my classmates. He didn't tell anyone. The teacher was so good. So he came as a chief guest to that particular school, and this principal had a welcome and everything, and flowers and bouquets and all that, and cultural program and festivities whatsoever were there. Thereafter, when they were having a cup of tea, this boy told principal, "Ki sir, could you be kind enough? We both can have a cup of tea together." He said, "Yes, yes, why not? You are my guest. Let's be together, sir. Let's come." And he was telling him, "Sir, sir, sir." And they both sat together and he said, "No, sir, please don't say sir. I'm one of your students, sir." He said, "I'm sorry, I can't recall. You are my student?" He said, "Yes, sir, I'm one of your student. And do you know, sir, you saved one life?" He said, "What do you mean by that? You're the district magistrate. You're the collector of this particular district. How you are telling me that I saved a life?" "Sir, please remember when you are teaching us mathematics and there was a class one day and you know somebody stole the watch." He says, "I can't recall, I can't recollect because so many things." And then he took a pause. He said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, now I recollect there was." And yes, so what exactly, why are you talking about that incident? He said, "Sir, that day I took a pledge to myself that if sir tells in front of everybody that he is the boy who stole the watch, I will commit suicide. But if you do not tell anybody in the class, then I'll become a different person. I will work my whole life. I will work so hard that I will become exemplary for everybody in this universe. Sir, today you saved one life, and I did not commit suicide because you didn't tell the class." And do you know What was the climax of the story? The principal told, "Oh, was that you?" So he was shocked. He said, "Sir, what do you mean by that?" He said, "I also put handkerchief on my eyes because I didn't want to see that boy. Who is that boy who stole the watch?" So forget about it. And that is the inspiration, ladies and gentlemen, on small, small things. You can't imagine how teachers shape your life, how principles they shape your life, how they change your life, how they make you a better human being, how they bring change in your destiny. After your parents, it's your school, it's your teachers, it's your principal, and all those of us, those are in education fraternity. You got to start realizing it. You got to forgive. You got to forget. No petty jealousies. We don't have competition with anybody. No principal, no teacher, no human being has competition with anybody. If I start thinking I have got a competition with Dr. Abdul Salam, I can never ever rise in my life. I can never ever be a better human being. I have no competition with him. He is he, and I am what I am. He is very special because he's a principal at the Oxford School, arranging this particular program with that quality, taking a lead, taking this particular initiative. And I am here by virtue of my hard work, my sincerity, my dedication, my devotion, and whatsoever I can. I want to make it a global family. I miss Sir Ken Robinson quite a bit. There are more than 4,000 videos of this man on YouTube. Do watch. There is so much to learn from him. He was a polio patient. He died of cancer last month. He came back to UK from USA. And if you see his policy framework on education, he dedicated his entire life in spite of being a polio. He just took a pledge to himself that I have to empower education. Similar way, I'm just 72. There's somebody ahead of me, 12 years ahead of me. He's 84. There's a person in UK. He's Indian. His name is Satish Kumar. Satish Kumar ji says that the human being started suffering from the day they started separating themselves from nature. The day you start thinking trees are separate, animals are separate, birds are separate, we human beings are separate, that is the disaster and that is the downfall. Thereby, I always say, in education ecosystem, why don't we teach those things which are having relevance in my day-to-day life? If I'm studying in a school, I might be studying arts or commerce or science. It doesn't make a difference to me. But if I know how to change the bulb, the tube light, how to rectify plumbing work, water leakage in any of the taps, if I know how to better utilize the water which my mother is using for washing vegetables, cleaning vegetables, that I can put into the plants, why can't I learn organic farming? Can you believe last 9 months I'm growing my own vegetables? And can you believe after taking those organic vegetables, I'm feeling 20 years younger? I'm feeling 20 years younger. My energy level has gone up because I'm taking nutrition, I'm taking positivity, and I'm always positive, always positive. No competition with anybody. Shah Rukh Khan ka dialogue you should always remember. You don't have a competition with anybody. Those are petty people. Those say, oh, if I share this information, then he or she will go ahead of me. If I tell this, then they will go ahead of me. Sorry, you don't have competition with anybody. With whom all will you compete? People are ahead of you. Even if you compete with Mukesh Ambani in India, there are people sitting world over. There's people sitting world over. They're far ahead of Mr. Mukesh Ambani also. So there is no end to. You should have a competition with yourself. Empower yourself. Be happy. When you are happy, when you listen to music, when you enjoy your day, can you imagine the positivity comes inside? When you are energetic, I'm positive, I'm enjoying. Because when I'm talking to you, I'm enjoying. It is not always for money. Money is a byproduct in life. Money comes byproduct. People, those are bothered about money. Yes, we need basic money. We need our good salaries. We need our teachers to be empowered, because teachers should not be worried about the ration when they're coming to school if they're getting 8,000 chips. Yes, I understand that. But for that, we all have to get together. We all have to get together, because as long as you all will keep competing with each other, you will remain fragmented. And when you will remain fragmented, your energy will not be channelized in one direction. And when your energy will not be channelized in one direction, you cannot win the race. If you want education system, ecosystem to be empowered, all of us, we should get together. We are the children of one God, one God, one family. Special thanks to Bharat Sahodya for today's program, and particularly Dr. Abdul Salam, the General Secretary Bharat Sahodya and the Principal of the Oxford. My deepest regards and gratitude and thanks to him for putting in these efforts and to getting everybody together on this platform. What a pleasure to have this session, because I'm meeting my brothers and sisters in India. I'm talking to all of them now. I don't want to remember this particular day. Every teacher and every principal will tell, I don't want to remember this particular day. COVID 19, Honorable Prime Minister of India coming on television, 8 p.m. in the evening, and he's telling sisters and brothers, bhaiyo aur behno, the lockdown and complete lockdown and all the roads getting barren and everything, and corona, कोई रोड पर ना निकले, कोई रोड पर ना निकले, कोरोना, कोई रोड पर ना निकले. Oh my God. Schools locked, colleges locked, polytechnics locked, ITI is locked, all the institutions locked, and everybody is confined. And what was happening that day? Next slide is very charming. You will enjoy. I want that you all should laugh this morning, and laugh as much as you can. Enjoy your tea also. Wow. Were you struggling with technology? Come on, own up, say the truth. Oh my God, what is this happening? This net is not coming. Oh my God, my dongle is not working. My bandwidth is low. My computer is giving me trouble. My laptop is not opening up. This principal, always she gives me so much of trouble, she doesn't realize. We all were struggling. We all were struggling. And can you imagine the new order for the world? All of a sudden, world over? Okay, we were struggling. We were struggling with bandwidth. We were struggling with seamless connectivity. We were struggling with gadgets. We didn't know what Zoom. Nobody had heard about Zoom. People were using Microsoft. People were using Google. People were using Cisco and other platforms earlier. And all of a sudden, one Zoom came, and that Zoom came so big that now me and Dr. Abdul Salam, we both are on the Zoom. And you all are on the YouTube, and you are posting your comments. Imagine how the technology has moved. And there's something very interesting I would like to share. Yeah, yesterday we had a program where I had 500,000 participants from India, 5 lakh children from India. I'll share with you in a little while. How 5 lakh children, Dr. Sharma? How is it possible? What are you talking about? How is it possible? I'll share with you. Okay. Today, you all are professional. Imagine, don't see this slide again. Okay, this slide is over. This is past. Don't think about it. Forget about it now. Let's move ahead. Now you have come to this. Today you are professional. You're taking all the gadgets. You're utilizing all the gadgets. You're making optimum use of that. You have confidence. And We all are brothers, sisters from the same ecosystem. We are from the same family. I'm one of you. I'm one of you. When I had gone to teach first time in America for 2 months in the Pepperdine University in California, Los Angeles, I still recall my notes. They were coming from India. My notes were coming from India. And they used to come and I used to teach over there. And imagine, I don't want to tell you, $12,000 Monday to Friday. Oh my God, how is it possible? It's possible. Everything is possible. You do not know who you are. You do not know what is your energy. You don't know what God has gifted you. There are 2 days important in your life: the day you are born and the day you come to know why you are born. These 2 days are very important. And if you enjoy what you're doing, you'll never get tired. At 12 o'clock also, I'll be same way. I will not get tired because I enjoy. I enjoy. Do in life what you enjoy. And if you enjoy, life is going to be wonderful. Let me just see Dr. Abdul Salamji, people posting okay, people, right. Here is my little sister, Shumaila Noreen. She's writing, nice session. God bless you. Sajita Sathe San. Good morning, all. Very good. CP Sachu 90. Very interesting. Right. Good morning, all. Good morning. And Latha Ranganathan. Lata Ranganathan, you are my younger sister from today because you are writing very interesting. Okay. Okay. Jagruti, Santara, very true. Great. I'm so happy that you all are enjoying. Don't and please take your coffee, take your tea, and learn one secret from me. Learn one secret from me. If you want to carry energy of 20-year-old young boy at the age of 72, because you're not 72, how will you come to know? But at my age, you got to understand, if you want to carry the energy of a 20-year-old boy at the age of 72, eat less, eat less, and take lukewarm water whole day. Take lukewarm water as much as you can. It gives you so much of energy. Water is very good for body, for all of us. And that's why I'm talking about water conservation also. Okay. Do you know, all my brothers and sisters, do you know where you are today? You are not in 2020. Today, you are not in 2020. Okay. Today is a very important day in my life. Today is a very important day. It's a sheer coincidence. It's a sheer coincidence in my life. If I share with Dr. Abdul Salam also, he doesn't know. And nobody knows. Today is the day when I got commissioned into the Indian Army, 19th of December in 70s, in Indian Army as a second lieutenant. Wow. That is the day when I joined Indian Army. I still recall that day. Today is the most important day of my life. I started new career. I put on my new rank. It was 19th of December, cold weather in Dehradun, Chetwood Hall, Indian Military Academy, Premnagar, Rangadwala, and all that places, Bindal Bridge. I recall, and 300 plus candidates passing out from there, and your glittering stars all around. So today, once again, it's a glittering star. I'm taking you 10 years ahead. Wow. If I'll be there, I'll be 82 years in 2030. But today, at the age of 72, I'm sharing something very interesting. I have brought 2030 today. You would say, what are you talking about? How you have brought? Ladies and gentlemen, we all know there is a new education policy which has come. Yes, it has come. We all know. So, Dr. Sharma, what is so special about it? There is special about it. I want to share with all of you. This new education policy, if you go through school education, vocational education, skill education, higher education, and everything where they are talking about technology. How many times technology is repeated in the 66 pages which are uploaded on the Ministry of Education website? You will see it yourself. Now, this particular coronavirus came like a tsunami. And within 9 months, in 9 months, the baby is born. And the 9 months, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So March, because it is 25th of March, I'm not counting. We are in December. So exactly 9 months. The new baby is born. And what is that new baby? That new baby is you are 10 years ahead in your education. What was to come in 10 years in new education policy 2020, in 2030, it has come in 9 months. All of us, we have covered 10 years journey in 9 months. We all know it came like tsunami. Oh my God. My mobile phone is not working. My YouTube is not opening. How do I teach these children? Please help me out. You're asking your children, your daughter, your son, and your husband. He is like me. He also doesn't know much about technology. So you're asking, then you say, fine. No, 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 I don't want to ask you. Okay, fine. Children, please do tell me, how do I open up? How do I log in? How do I go by and all? It came like tsunami to all of us. But the world has moved on. You all are wonderful principals. You all are wonderful teachers. Congratulate yourself. You are the best. You are the best. You are the best. Say to yourself, wherever you are, at your residence, at your place, in your school, wherever you are, say there should be echo in the atmosphere. I am the best. I am the best. Today is my day. This is my year. No, I don't want to call this is my year. Next year is mine. Next year is mine. Next year is mine. And I have a right to be happy in every moment. Say to yourself, I have a right to be happy in every moment. Say that. Come on, say that. Yeah. Okay. You have a right to be happy in every moment. You have a right. And if you're happy, the world is happy. Hell with everything if you are not happy. If you're working hard, if you're struggling, if you're putting in efforts, if you're working day and night and all, and if you are not happy, then hell with the world. You got to be happy. And when you're mentally happy, your body will be physically nice. Your facial expressions will be happiness. When you're happy, do you know how many muscles you use? And you frown, how many muscles you use? So no frowning from today. You know, I laugh sometime. I don't want to name it, but some of the schools you go now, there'll be a person sitting outside and the principal is inside. So they give you such a look. Why have you come to meet principal? Why do you want to meet principal? Why do you want to? And that is the time is so interesting. Are we have come to inquire about our child. We want to know about our child. How? And we want to get the admission and all. Do you know now? Do you understand now? So from now onward, no principal got to be strict. No principal got to be, non-smiling. No, you got to be smiling all the time. You got to be happy all the time. Because if you smile and if you laugh at yourself, stand before the mirror and laugh. When you laugh, you'll remain young. I don't have a single wrinkle on my face at the age of 72 because I don't take alcohol. I'm a vegetarian. I'm a teetotaler. I'm a non-smoker. I have not tasted even pan in my life. I want to live with nature. And I enjoy fruits. I enjoy green vegetables. I take fruit juices and I drink water whole day. Here is the thermos and I'm going to heat up this water again. This is my thermos and lukewarm water. Keep drinking throughout the day. And at all, if you want to enjoy further, then take your tea and coffee. And because from the army, so I take my tea in the glass. You can also enjoy your tea. You all can enjoy. And Dr. Abdul can also take his tea. Okay, let me go ahead. When it came like a tsunami, you remember? So I was telling you, it came like a tsunami. When it came like a tsunami, you all faced it. And you are the winner today. You are victorious today. Imagine India's population, 138 crores. 138 crores. 1.5 million teachers. 1.5 million schools. Okay. And 260 million children in schools. Oh my God. 260 million. It may not be a population of many countries. Can you imagine in the world? And India is victorious. Indian teachers are the best. Indian principals are the best. You all, those are in education system, you are the best. Let me tell you, you all are the best. Challenges, they came like a speed breakers, but although they were like a speed breakers, but you avoided accidents. You avoided accidents and you have come out victorious. Wow. So laugh, smile, be happy, and take up new journey. Laugh, smile, and be happy. Okay. And let me also take one sip of my tea. I enjoy my army tea and I take it. And I would request all my participants, all my principals, teachers, those are joining over here. You can take your tea, you can take your coffee and enjoy the session. Because today I want to make you happy as your elder brother. Wow. It give, something hot going inside in this cold weather. Yeah. So laugh, smile, and be happy and take up new journey. That is something very important. What is the unknown road ahead? Do we always go to known roads or we go to unknown roads also? Bernard Shaw. Wow. Those of us who have read Bernard Shaw, something very interesting. He says, successful people always find the roads. And if they don't find the roads, they create the one. They create the one and they lay the roads. You will have zigglers, you will have riggers and rigmaroles and all that kind of a things, but you'll find your way. You'll find your way. There's a beautiful road ahead, and we all are on this particular road. Let's enjoy. Imagination. Imagination. Think out of the box. I've opened the box for you. Think out of box. Your imagination. Now, I want to tell you something very interesting today. Dr. Abdul Salamji, you can hear me? You can unmute your mic, brother.
Yes, 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 very much.
Okay, is the pace okay, or you want me to go faster?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Very interesting, sir. Very
Okay,
interesting.
okay. I want now. Who is the winner? You got to tell me. Otherwise, people will say both have slept. Dr. Abdul Salam has also slept, and Dr. Gulshan Sharma has also slept. Where is the prize of 1,000 rupees?
Yeah,
Whosoever has,
I
whosoever has,
was I was
whosoever.
going through, but nothing so innovative, creative.
Oh, I want innovative. They have to think out the box. They have to think out the box. Okay, so imagination. Today I want to tell you something new. All of us, never ever write with your tagline, motivational speaker. Don't write that. No, there is a difference between motivation and inspiration. Motivation and inspiration. You should not be a motivational speaker. You should be inspirational speaker. Those of us who enjoy dictionary and English, later on, kindly see what is the difference between motivation and inspiration. That is the difference. So I want to be now known as inspirational speaker, not a motivational speaker. I've crossed the barriers. Okay. Something very interesting I'm going to give you, which you will find. You have to read quite a bit of books if you want to find out. If you want to become the best in your subject, if you want to become the best in your subject, if you want the world should know you, if you want people should quote your example, then you have to give one thing out of these two. Which are these two things? Mark it and write it. Either you should dedicate 10 years of your life or you should dedicate 10,000 hours to that subject. I repeat it. Either you give 10 years of your life, but 10 years you have to be dedicated. Dedicated. That is something very important. Because when I'm teaching abroad, whether in Canada or in America or in Australia or in New Zealand or anywhere in Europe, whenever I'm teaching abroad, whatever money I get over there, I become student immediately after those 2 months assignment because I want to learn. I want to learn something. Life is a journey. You learn throughout your life. I enjoy inspirational speakers, not motivational speakers now. You remember I used one word, Zig Ziglar. See his books, Zig Ziglar. Then there is now highest paid motivator at present in the world is Anthony Robbins. Then there is a Brian Tracy. then there's Jim Rohn, then there's Les Brown. Similar way, you have got lots of inspirational and motivational speaker in India also. You got to see it. आपको जो अच्छा लगता है. And let me tell you one more thing today. I want to remove the inhibitions from everybody's mind today. Whether you are in village, you are in urban, you are in rural, you are in far-flung area, you are anywhere, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. Technology has removed all the barriers, all the barriers. I want to tell you another, not a story, true story. I want to tell you. Last 26 years of my life, I have adopted 35,000 students. Last 26 years of my life, I have adopted 35 to 36,000 students, and they all have crossed all the barriers. And today they are successful world over in different countries, different continents, different places. I recall there is a place near China border in Arunachal Pradesh. This girl, she came to know that Major Dr. Gulshan Sharma has come to Arunachal Pradesh and he is at Teju. And Teju is a place, beautiful place in Arunachal Pradesh. So she came to know he has come with scholarship, 150 scholarship that time I had for Arunachal Pradesh. 8 beautiful states of Northeast. Those of us, those are watching this program, you must travel to Northeast. It's a beautiful place. And this girl, she walked for 7 days from her residence, 7 days, and she came to Teju. When she reached Teju, she came to know Dr. Gulshan Sharma has gone back because scholarships got allocated and seats got filled and he has gone back. She was so disappointed. She was in tears. She contacted some local neighbors and all, everybody where the interview process was taking place. And she told, can I find out his mobile number? Can I reach him? I do not know what she did, where from she found, but she reached out. One boy who was the coordinator in Arunachal, Yomjum Yomgom. His name is Yomjum Yomgom. I still recall. She contacted that boy and she told him, I am such and such. I have come from border area. I walked for 7 days. I want to get this scholarship. So the boy, Yumjum Yomgom, he was in Itanagar, Nirjuli and Naharlagan. He told her, seats are already filled for this year. We can't take you. But however, she said, please look into it if I can. So that boy told, okay, you give your particulars to me. If anybody drops out, we'll take you. Fortunately for her, but unfortunately for someone else, one child dropped out. She got the entry. Can you believe, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you today, you got to learn from these children. If they know the direction, if they know the vision, if they know what they are going to get, these children are the best. These millennials, you got to hold in a right direction. That girl child, she took admission 3 years. She did her graduation, bachelor's in airline, tourism and hospitality management. I still recall. And after completing, she was not absent even 1 day in 3 years. I have been told by the management of the college and the institution that girl from Arunachal Pradesh, she was not missing even for 1 day, 1 day. And after completing her 3 years of the education, there is a process of selection because this particular college institution was giving employment and they were calling corporate, please come select the children, because I always believe in education should be linked with the employment or entrepreneurship directly. No child should be left behind. So this girl, she appeared for the first interview, failed. Second interview failed. Third interview failed. Fourth interview failed. Fifth interview failed. My God, the whole management was disturbed. She was regular. She did not get any reappear. She cleared all the papers. Why she was failing? Nobody knew about it. Then they gave a call to me, Ki Dr. Sharma, you brought one girl, you gave it to us, and I hope everything is okay because this girl, she is failing in all the interviews. So we gave a call to that child and we contacted. I said, what happened, child? She says, uncle, I don't want to be selected. I said, you don't want to be selected? What is that statement? That is not a correct statement. You worked so hard and you put in so much of efforts for 3 years, your graduation in airline, tourism and hospitality, and now you're telling you don't want to be selected? She said, yes, because I want to be selected for ITC Welcome Group Chola Mandla for Chennai, because I learned they are coming in the seventh round after 7 days. So I intentionally failed in all these interviews. Oh my God. In the seventh interview, she appeared. There was Colonel Casey Manon, who came all the way from Chennai. He held the interview. This girl was selected. And once she was selected, she joined Cholamandla. She went to Chennai. She was working for ITC Welcome Group. And out of her salary, she was taking she was taking private tuition on holidays, or in the hours when she could sleep. She could go around. She could waste her time. She could just enjoy. She could waste time on social media, whatsoever. But this girl took classes 2 years. And after 2 years, she appeared for one of the interviews in the cruise islands. The cruise team had come from Florida, from Miami, and they interviewed. And this girl got selected on the cruise liner. She went all the way to Miami. She traveled 7 countries. Imagine, think about that particular day, like you were thinking about 25th of March when the lockdown was declared, and you were struggling, you were putting in efforts, and today you're very comfortable with technology. Similar way, this girl, imagine when she came, walked for 7 days in Chappal, and all the way she reached Teju, and she got admitted and she did graduation. She got into ITC Welcome Group, and thereafter, oh my God, she went to Miami. She went to 7 countries. She's getting a salary of 1,80,000 rupees per month. 1,80,000 per month. And now I've discussed with Bollywood. We are going to make a true story on her life, because my family is deeply, deeply associated with Bollywood and media entertainment industry. So we are going to produce a movie, true story on her life. It will be an inspiration for so many girl children, so many girl child world over, because this girl's she got married with a boy now, and that boy is working in Chennai because she met him in ITC Welcome Group when she was in Cholamandla. That boy comes from north, and this girl comes from east. North and east have met, national integration. They are happily married. Imagine, anything is possible in life if you want to do. So, my children, you got to get focused. All my students, all my youth, you have got so much. So, imagination. Start imagining that you are becoming successful. Start imagining that success is coming to you. Start imagining you're having bright future. Start imagining you've got bright tomorrow. Start imagining, and all principals, start imagining your school. Your school can be the best school. You got to just put in efforts. And it is not hard work, it's smart work, it's imagination, it's creativity. That part you have to take into consideration. That part is very important, which we all have to take care of. So, imagination. And with imagination, I want to give you another wonderful example. All of us, we know this boy, this Ali from Maharashtra. Wonderful boy, 2020 winner when we talk about. And on the right hand side, those of my teachers. This side is other category, this side other category I'm showing you. I met him, he came for one of my programs, Imran Khan. Imran Khan is from Alwar district in Rajasthan. This is Sariska Tiger Reserve. Imran Khan is is mathematics teacher in Sanskrit school. Please mark every word of mine, what I am telling to all my brothers and sisters in India. Imran Khan. Imran Khan name you can make out. He comes from the Muslim background. He is teacher in Sanskrit school. He is a mathematics teacher. His brother, his younger brother or elder brother, I can't recall now, he was having a mobile phone, or he was having a laptop or something, some machine. So he used to work on that. He was from IT background, his brother. So he got a job and he left that equipment there only, and he went away. Imran Khan started struggling with that and started learning at his own. Now, remember, Imran Khan mathematics teacher, Sanskrit school, teaching 7th or 8th standard children. Honorable Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi ji, quoted him on our Bharatiya Pravasi Divas in London. And he told there is one Imran Khan in Alwar who has developed 60 plus apps for children to get education. Go and see it. See his apps. There are 60 apps which he has developed. He has learned a language at his own. He has picked up things at his own. He has not gone to any institution, permutation, combination. And finally, this child has come out with such a beautiful pedagogy. You can't imagine. I'm just such a creative. The other day, he was with me on the platform. There was a flood of people from world over when he came on my webinar. And I was telling Imranji, you have got a more following than Shah Rukh Khan and Salman Khan. Ladies and gentlemen, they are the true heroes. They are the true heroes. And anybody, those are watching this particular program and those are in this, if you are enjoying this session, write yes. I want to see how many yes come. And I want to see how many people have joined this particular webinar this morning and how many people are on this journey on board with us. If you're enjoying this session, please write yes. If you're not enjoying the session, write no. Imran Khan, he needs recognition at the global level. And our chamber has taken a pledge. We would like to take this gentleman all the way to all the countries with us because NCRT, NIPA, UGC, AICT, Ministry of Education, and Smriti Irani when she was the HRD Mantri and now Education Minister, the ministry, there was a program in Vigyan Bhavan. And there were a lot of people, those that come to give the presentation to Smriti Irani. And when she saw his presentation, she told him, you are going to be with us giving a presentation live to the world from Vigyan Bhavan. Ladies and gentlemen, anything is achievable in life. Come on, get up, rise. Anything is achievable in life, anything. And that's why I told you, either you got to give 10 years or you got to give 10,000 hours. You might be wondering this morning how Dr. Gulshan Sharma can talk so freely, so confidently and all. You do not know how many days I have given. You do not know how many nights I have given. I sleep, I get up, I think, I dream. I always listen to inspirational speakers. There is no negativity in my life, only positivity. If you're enjoying this session, write yes. If you're not enjoying this session, write no. Because I want to reach out the heart and the soul and the spirit of all my brothers and sisters. The day all my principals and my teachers, you all decide together, I am telling you, nobody can change India if India will become Vishwaguru, if India will get empowered, if we want to make India Atmanirbhar Bharat, it is only education ecosystem. Take my words, because I would tell you in a very polite way, Prasanna Joshi's song is very good. I will share with you a little later and I will talk to you on that. So this is something very important. I want to share with all of you, there is something which we have to understand. Innovation. Anything is innovative. When you think out of box, no solution is bad or good. No solution is poor or rich. But do something, not a routine work. And if you've got a school compound, if you start growing in all the empty spaces, organic kheti, your children will come to know what exactly is the crop being sown in which particular season. They will come to know when the harvesting takes place. They will come to know what is cultivation. And your school will start getting additional income. Organic food, start giving to, and the person who stands at the gate, that security person, the person who gives you tea and coffee is more important. As a principal, as a teacher, start looking at the people, those are below you, not the people, those are above you. Because those are above us, we give them cash. But those are below us, start giving them also something. Start thinking about them also. There is a gentleman I still recall, and what's the name of that person? I'll just recall, I'll recollect. There is a person, you know what he did? He organized a program for all drivers and all peons, those sit out of the corridors of the babus and politicians in different ministries in Delhi, Shastre Bhavan, Krishi Bhavan, Nirman Bhavan, Jal Shakti Bhavan, this Bhavan, that Bhavan. This boy, this gentleman, one of my friends, he collected all these drivers, peons, and helping hands, and he brought them to Vigyan Bhavan, made them sit on those chairs where the IS officers and politicians and the top notches sit, and told them, "You are the one; those are running this country." Can you imagine what a respect this man has got from them? Where has he reached? Ladies and gentlemen, you got to think out of box. You got to think something innovative. In education ecosystem, let's bring something new. Technology, you cannot escape. You cannot escape technology. Technology will go with us. It will always, always be with us. We cannot overcome. We cannot overcome. That is something very important. Technology, those have not adopted, I would make a humble request to you, start adopting it, because it is very important to adopt technology. Technology is now the integral part of our life, our day-to-day life, our living. We all got to adopt technology. Artificial intelligence, now everybody talks about it, everybody is worried about it, and everybody talks about artificial intelligence coming in education system also. Oh my god, will it replace teachers, will it replace principals, because everything will be done by machines and all that. Ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about artificial intelligence, when you look at artificial intelligence, first of all, nobody can replace human brain. Nobody can replace humanity. This artificial intelligence cannot give emotions. It cannot give empathy. Principals, teachers, educators, you will always remain relevant. Nobody can replace you. Our chamber is doing a lot of research on future of education. Next 20 years, what will be education? Our chamber is already working on that. We have dedicated the whole energy, synergy, and our resources towards that, and we will share with all of you. Now, human intelligence, when you talk about, can you believe it? This is the human intelligence and this is the artificial intelligence when I'm talking about. Human intelligence will never ever be replaced, irrespective whatsoever comes. Your empathy, your social skills, your self awareness, your self regulation, your inner inspiration and motivation, and your emotions. Nobody can take your emotions. Do you know, world over, to so-called the developed countries, they've got all facilities, they've got everything, but still why people are not happy, why people are empty, why people want to come to India? Okay, this is very interesting. There's something known as wellness tourism. People, those are in Kerala, you've got a dental tourism, you've got wellness tourism, you've got herbal tourism, you've got nature tourism, you've got so many things lined up over there when I share with all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, world over, all the research which our chamber is collecting the data, people will not come to India. Do you think that people come to India as a tourist for inbound tourism to India to see the five-star hotels or seven-star hotels or stay in the cities? Those are in business, those are coming for business purpose. That is a different thing. I'm not touching that. But people, those want to come to India, what they want to see? Ah, our art, our craft, our culture, our cuisine, our dances, our music, and spiritual tourism, spiritual tourism. And people, when I see early morning down south, when I spend a lot of time over there, going to temples early in the morning, everything, day before yesterday, intelligence is increasing. I will share with you, third class student, third standard student, in third, first, second, and third standard student asked me a question. Uncle, he asked me here in Singapore, he told me, Uncle, I've got a question to ask from you. I said, okay, tell me. He says, Uncle, why do we put trees on both sides of the road? Oh my God, mind blowing. I said, because animals should not rush from the nearby villages or places and all that and everything. And we have got the plantation over there. And secondly, when the vehicles are moving over there, the lights which is coming from this, they do not get reflected and they do not bounce back and all those kind of things. Everything is fine. He says, Uncle, who plant those trees? I said, National Highway Authorities and Ministry of Transportation, Government of India and Roadways. He said, Uncle, I've got a question to ask you. I said, okay, tell me, what is your question? He asked me, he says, Uncle, when the lockdown was declared and people were walking to their native places, they were going to their villages and they were walking on those roads, whether they are state highway or they are national highway. I said, yes. He said, Uncle, if Modi ji would have got planted over there fruit trees instead of normal trees, the people would have plucked the fruits, they would have eaten the fruits, and they would have not asked the Indian Prime Minister to give us the food. Oh my God. Third class child, third class child asking this question to me. Then there's a small girl, fourth class. She came to me and she's a Tamilian family and right over here in Mustafa Market here in Singapore. And now this girl comes to me and she says early in the morning, Vanakkam, Vanakkam, uncle. I said, Vanakkam, Vanakkam, how are you? She says, I'm fine, uncle. How are you? Uncle, I've got a question to ask you. I said, okay, because they know there is one uncle who is with education and he is very close to our father. So he will always tell us good thing. I said, okay. I said, ask your question. He said, Uncle, how many eyes you have got? I've got two eyes. Okay. She says, Uncle, how many eyes I have got? I said, two eyes. Kathy, yes, uncle, you know. you know. Okay, what is your question? She said, Uncle, both the eyes are horizontal. I said, yes, horizontal. Uncle, my papa and my mama, they showed me one television serial where it was told that there is a third eye which is inside the brain and it is vertical. Uncle, why that eye is vertical? Why it is not horizontal? Oh my God. How can I reply this child? Oh my God. She turned me blank. And I said, what to tell? I said, Lakshmi, I will tell you tomorrow. He said, Uncle, I know, you don't know. You will go, you will see the Google. You will see the Google. And you'll see the Google and then you will come and tell me. I will also see the Google, uncle. I will know the answer before you. I said, okay, no problem. Can you imagine imagination, creativity, brainchild? So, ladies and gentlemen, what I want to share with all of you today, why I quoted this example, there is a reason. Children, those are born now, the research which we have done, our chamber, they are 136% more intelligent than you. Let me repeat. All principals, all teachers, those are watching this particular program, children, those are born now. These new kids, those are coming to this world. The society has moved on in last 6,500 years. And when I talk about it, children, those are born now, by God's grace, they are 136% more intelligent. How will you stop that intelligence? How will you stop it? No. And don't compete also with them. Sorry, that will be a wrong thing. We should encourage them. Initially, we used to tell, and I have not understood till date. Do you remember that we used to tell them, don't touch mobile too much, don't see mobile longer time, and all that. And today we tell them, come on, take your class. Your teacher is teaching. Take it for 1 hour, at least for 1 hour. Your next class has started. Please, mera beta, come on, come on. You're a good child. I'll give you ice cream. I'll give you chocolate. Come on. That is the way the parents are giving mobile. Parents are giving the machine and all. Can you imagine where the world is? And I want to share with you. Don't forget. Don't forget from India this evening, 6:30 India's time. Don't forget. I'm telling you something very important for those who are watching this particular program today. I want to tell you 6:30 p.m. today, Indian Standard Time. There is a special program coming on Ayurveda and wellness. And do you know what is the topic today? Today is the topic how to save your eyes, how to save your spinal cord problem, how not to have frozen shoulders when you are working too much on the gadgets. It's a very important topic. 6:30 to 7:30 today. Don't forget. 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. today. All of you on the same. No login. GS Motivator. Just come on that. I'm getting it now. Oh my God. Information overloaded. Information overloaded. There is so much of information. What to do? So much of information. Sini Nandan is writing exactly, sir. And this is Sushma Ravind. Sushma Ravind. Exactly. Renuka, Smita, Zina Simon, Bindu, Sini, Betty, Renuka, Deepak. Great and wonderful, wonderful. These are participating. These are my wonderful people. Okay, great. So now it is information overloaded. There is so much of information coming to you. Nighttime you sleep, early in the morning you have got some more WhatsApps, you have got more apps, you have got new creativity, and day and night, there's so much of information coming to us. Okay. Technology makes more technology possible, too much of change in too short a time. Now you got to understand, this slide is the key to the next slides, which I'm going to show you. You should understand that technology makes more technology possible, too much of change in too short a time. Now, speed. Speed is every school, every college, every university's worst nightmare. And let me share with all of you, online courses are going to be available. Google, Microsoft, Apple, Cisco, and Instagram, LinkedIn, and of course, like the McDonald's, and all these, they're opening their own universities, they're opening their own colleges, they're opening their own institutions. The corporate is thinking very seriously, why not we should have our own institution instead of going to schools, colleges, and universities. There is a video you can see, university worst nightmare. It's a beautiful video. You can see it on the YouTube. Okay, let me go to the next one. This change overwhelms our youth. Children are very happy. Look at them. And statistics which have come from this pandemic, 71% children are extremely happy world over. Those have got seamless connectivity, and those have gadgets, they don't want to come to schools. They are very happy. They say, no, 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 we are very happy. Let there be a blended learning, flip learning, outside classroom learning, digital learning, technology based learning, or whatsoever has to happen. I'm talking about those are having this connectivity, and those are having these gadgets. But at the same time, there are big challenges. A lot of children will be dropping out. A lot of girls will be getting married at the early age, and children will be having a lot of difficulties at certain places, in certain countries, in certain continents. Gamification in education is coming in a very big way. We have written a letter from our chamber to 700 corporate houses. Those are producing games. Children, the moment child is crying, you give a mobile phone with a game open over there. The child will look at game, and child will not disturb you. Can you imagine? So we have written letter to 700 corporate houses from our chamber, that why don't you produce positive games? Children will not stop looking at games. Let me tell you that children will not stop. So if they will not stop, then it is the moral responsibility. Like Bollywood, it should be their responsibility. They should make positive movies, creative movies, dynamic movies, futuristic movies related to our education. Some movies, Tare Zameen Par, Three Idiots, Chalk and Duster. Couple of movies have come. English Wenglish of Shri Devi. One can never ever forget. Now, a lot of things are there: management technologies, strategies, innovation, rewards, user engagement, achievements, challenges, learning, goal setting, skill competencies, productivity. All these games which are coming in future. And let me share with all of you, let me share this with all of you. All the research which our chamber has collected for next 5 years, gamification is going to play very pivotal, very important role in the times to come. The only thing is we got to create only positive games, creative games, and music is going to play a very important role in our education. Music for mathematics, music for physics, music for chemistry, music for biology, music for history, music for geography. Any subject you talk about, music is coming in a very, very big way as far as education part is concerned. And the new education policy also talks about these skills. And when you talk about skills, there are 37 sector skill councils in India. Out of that, you look at media entertainment sector skill council, they are doing a great, great job. Music, when you listen to music, when you enjoy music, when you enjoy instrumental, vocal, whatsoever traditional, music has got no language. I can listen to Malayalam song. I can listen to Tamil song. I can listen to Kannada song. I can listen to Rajasthani song. I can listen to Hindi or Punjabi song. It doesn't make a difference because music has got no language. And if you go through, our chamber is gathering a lot of statistics world over that is on music culture and education. Those of us, those are interested to know more about it, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days, 5 p.m. IST. That means Indian Standard Time when it is 7:30 here in Singapore, and you got 5 p.m. in the evening over there. We have got a special program for you with Media Entertainment Sector Skill Council, Government of India, how music can be integral part of education. Do watch us on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now, this slide is very, very important, which we all should understand and we all should know. Artificial intelligence in education, particularly the natural language processing and machine learning, when I talk about, is seeing an increase in adoption over the past few years. In addition to expecting the adoption rate to rise for at least the next 5 years. Now, this artificial intelligence, when we talk about, artificial intelligence cannot impart overall culture of learning. It cannot give empathy. It cannot give emotions. Artificial intelligence cannot give student a sense of purpose. Why factor? Why I'm doing it? Why I'm studying this? What is the outcome of it? Artificial intelligence cannot give, it can give only mechanical and technical. Artificial intelligence cannot provide moral support in times of need. When you have got a down moment, it cannot give you that. Artificial intelligence cannot identify context and morals. That means your ethics of life. So, ladies and gentlemen, artificial intelligence, when we talk about, you have to adopt it, you have to bring in, but how much we have to bring in, which way we have to bring in, what phases we have to bring in, you never know about it. You never know about it. Technology is going to stay, but human factor cannot be replaced. Why do we talk always about artificial intelligence? My question is, fine, this is artificial intelligence I'm talking about. Great, fine, everything is okay. Why are we talking about artificial intelligence all the times? Why are we not talking about emotional intelligence? Your emotions are very important. Your empathy is very important, which we have to take care of. Emotional intelligence in education is very important, ladies and gentlemen. When we talk about your self awareness, your motivation, your empathy, your social skills, your self regulation, all that is very important, which we have to take care of. Now, emotional intelligence or empathy, when I talk about, is very important to understand what, how, and why. What we do, how we do, and why we do. You should know it, you should choose it, and you should give it accordingly. That is very important. Now, this is a very important slide which you have to understand. When I sit in flight, when I sit in train, when I sit in bus, anywhere, and the person who is sitting next to me coincidentally is a youngster, and if I want to talk to him and I say, excuse me, that person gives you such a dirty look that why are you talking to me? Why do you want to talk to me? What is that so important you want to talk to me? I don't want to talk to you. I'm not interested to talk to you. And he or she is in the virtual world. They are into fantasy. They are laughing at their own. They are smiling at their own. They are talking to those people to whom they have never met. It is all artificial. It is all virtual. And that's why there's a movie which has come, all principals and all teachers you must see, The Social Dilemma. What marketing is being done by all these social media companies, what exactly are they doing? It's an eye opening for all of them. There are no actors, there are actual company people, those have performed in this particular movie. 1 hour 26 minutes, but it's a mind blowing, and that is Social Dilemma. Now, the accelerated rate of technological and social change left youth disconnected with elders. This youngster is not interested to talk to this elderly person. He is not interested to take anything from him. He considers he is outdated. I have nothing to take from him. I'll be wasting my time. I'll be losing my time. And this elder might be he is genuinely going through a book, or he is pretending to go through a book, or thirdly, he is struggling in his own puzzle in his mind, and he is thinking, this youngster sitting next to me is not interested to talk to me. What do I do? Now, ladies and gentlemen, this slide is future. That's why I'm sharing with all of you. And what we have to do is we have to understand this. The challenge is to bridge the gap. Both elders and youngsters need to understand adaptability of both backgrounds and being considerate to each other. Elders, we got to understand. Don't think I'm principal for last 40 years in this school and I'm the best. Sorry. You might have put in your best, but you are not the best. You might have given your best, but you are not the best. The time is changing. Speed, speed, speed. Technology is coming in a very big way. We all got to understand in a way that elders have to understand youngsters and youngsters have to understand elders. Otherwise, what will happen in the same family, in the same residence, on the different floors, they will not be in talking terms with each other. Psychological issues. When I talk about psychological issues, post COVID, what is going to be the scenario? What is going to be the role of counselors? What is going to be the role of principals? What is going to be the role of teachers? What are going to be the challenges before us? What challenges are we going to face when complete lockdown will get over and we get back to the new normal? What will be that new normal? What exactly do we have to do in that? That part is very important, which we have to understand. And what will be the role of psychologists, counselors, principals, teachers? Don't worry about completing your syllabi. Don't worry only completing your contents and your curriculum. There are going to be a lot of challenges. People will not be in a position, they will have a psychological barriers as well. You will not be interested to shake hand with anybody. You will not be interested to talk to somebody from the close distance. And you will be at the same time adopting. It may happen that we might have to put in 2021 throughout the year a mask. You never know about it. Nobody knows about it. And anybody who is trying to give you some figure at this point of time, you're all talking theoretical and you're not talking practical. So I think let us take the lukewarm water and let's move ahead. Right. What are going to be the physical issues? कोरोना से डरो ना, फिटनेस को करो हाँ. If you are keeping physical distance, if you're taking precautions, nothing to worry about it. So look at my age. I've been distributing the dry ration and giving food right from 25th of March onwards every day. My family had been telling, everybody has been telling, don't go out, you are at this age and all that. I said, look, there is no purpose just confining yourself to, your own life now. You got to give back to the society whatever society has given you. And I come from a mental toughness background, that's the army background, and from army to the tourism. And when I traveled abroad, world over, wherever I have traveled, all the countries, I became more humble. There are better human beings, there are more knowledgeable, there are people those have got better wisdom, there are people those are better informed, there are people those are more knowledgeable, intellectual, and I'm going to say there's so much to learn from the whole universe. So don't live in your own well like a frog and be happy about it. This is my school. I am the boss. I am the king. This is my empire. No empire. This chair on which I am sitting, thousands of people have come before me, and thousands of people will come after me, and those will sit on this chair. My journey is temporary. The day you realize it, you start becoming more humble and you start enjoying. Next moment, you are not sure whether it is yours or not. So, thereby, be happy and remain happy. Wow, Tare Zameen Par. What are you thinking? Thinking skills? Every teacher needs. Every teacher needs. You need thinking skills. And, ladies and gentlemen, in the new education policy, where they have talked about 50 hours, where they have talked about 50 hours training, it is not only for teachers, it's for principals also. And somebody to go through once again the policy. How many times teacher empowerment word has been used in the new education policy? I don't want to tell you so openly, but the teacher role is going to be totally changed. Education is going to be totally transparent. It's no more a hidden agenda, because at present there's so much of laughing which is coming. Because the other day we were having about 5,000 principals together on a common platform, and we were having a program. And when we were all talking and we were discussing with each other, it was so interesting, so interesting. Principals were telling, we are not principals now. I said, why are you joking with me? You want to make a fun? They said, no, no, we are not principals. I said, then who is the principal? They said, now parents are the principal. I said, how come? They said, our teachers are teaching, parents are sitting next to the kids, and they're watching what is being taught and what is being given over there. Okay. And then you realize, oh my God, yes, the world has moved on. The world has moved on. Okay. There's something very interesting. Dr. Abdul Salamji didn't give initial 1,000 rupees. So now the question should be for 2,000 rupees. Now it should be 2,000 rupees. Okay. Very simple. You can put into the chat box. 1947, India got independence. 1968, we got the first policy. After independence, of course, education started and all that. Then Kothari Commission and everything in 1968. And then flip the last two words. 68, you make 86. Yes. 1986, you got the next policy. And then minor changes were made in 1992 or so. And then finally, now 2020, 29th of July, 34 years wait, and you got the new education policy. My question for 2,000 rupees to all is, you got to give me the authority. You got to give me authority. Okay, 3,000 rupees. Let's increase 1,000 more, because you should not consider this morning we are not giving big prizes. 3,000 rupees. Anybody who can give me the correct answer in chat box, that is on the YouTube, you can post it over there. Authority is my first criteria. Please remember, don't write only answer. I need authority, because I'll see it. If I find it is correct from there, I get you 3,000 rupees right now in Dr. Abdul Salam Chi's program. I wish to share with all of you. 1947, India got independence. Great. 1968, first policy. Great. 1986, second policy. Great. 1986 onward, 34 years, 2020, now policy. Great. From 1986 onwards till date, what percentage of 1986 policy actually got implemented? That's a 3,000 rupees question. You have to just write percentage. 5%, 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%, 70%, 90%, whatsoever. Even if you give me 1% less or 1% more, I'll still reward you. It's 3,000 rupees, but authority has to be written, not only percentage. Don't waste your time and my time. If you know the authority, and then only you should give it. Okay. Education will be totally transparent now. Everybody will watch what are you teaching, which way you are teaching, what is your diction, what is your pronunciation, how much homework you have done, how much preparation you have done. And another challenge you will have, children in certain subjects will be knowing more than you. So you would say the teacher role is now, education has become learning centric, it is not teaching centric, and our role is that of a facilitator. Facilitating for what? You got to see it. Facilitating for what? The child is getting complete information there. Child has got everything whatsoever child. They don't need subject knowledge, they don't need content, they don't need the subject, they need, I mean to say, whatsoever is there. Then what exactly you are imparting? What exactly you are giving? So that is going to be a challenge. And I think the entire education ecosystem, what we were learning earlier, that was industrial area, outdated, obsolete, obsolescent, which was not desired, which was not required. Many things I have used in my life. I just look back. When I talk about Dr. Gulshan Sharma, I don't deserve to be a compounder today because if I do not update myself, if I do not learn everything, something new every day, then I'm outdated. I am not required. I am not desired because children are picking up at their own. See Sugata Mitra on YouTube, Dr. Sugata Mitra. And when you will see Dr. Sugata Mitra on the YouTube, his video is, it's called Hole in the Wall. Hole, H-O-L-E. Hole in the wall. No teacher, nobody's teaching, nobody's learning. There is a wall, two computers are fitted over there. There's a camera on the top. Children are coming at their own. 30 days data being stored in that computer and that camera. After 30 days, the data being taken out. It's a mind blowing. It's a mind blowing. Children learning everything at their own. So he says, do you think that children require supervision all the time? Do you think that children need hand holding all the time? It's mind blowing. It's worth understanding. There's a beautiful story I will share in 2 minutes. There were two kids, both were friends. They had gone to a particular place and it was a soft ice and a hard ice. One of the boy got into the trap of a soft ice and started going down and shouting, help, help. The other boy, he started looking left, right, complete dense area. There is nobody around. And he's shouting, he's crying, and he doesn't know what to do. He went to the nearby tree. He picked up something. He just pulled one branch from there. And that branch, he gave it to his friend. And he told, hold it, hold it, hold it. Come on, put your energy, hold it. He says, push little forward. So he gave the branch to him. He held it. And then this boy, little boy, who was younger to him, who got basically into the soft eye, he pulled him out and he brought him out and he saved his friend. After some time, when the rescue operation team reached over there and they looked at both the boys and they looked this skinny skeleton, younger and more young than the boy who was inside, more fatty, with more weight, extra weight. And they started wondering themselves, how is it possible? How is it possible? How is it possible that this skinny and a skeleton boy could save this hefty elderly boy from that trap? And then there was a expert, elderly expert, and he told it is possible. They asked, how is it possible? He said, it's possible. They said, explain to us how is it possible? Because he said, there was nobody to tell that you can't do it. There was nobody to tell that you can't do it. And he took initiative and he did it. And he pulled his friend from there because he knew there is nobody else to tell him that you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. There are so many people with negativity. They bring their home negativity to school. They bring all the problems of their residents to school. Ladies and gentlemen, there has to be a switching off and switching on. When you come to a school, your home problem should not come to school. You should be happy. You should be laughing. You should be. Now you will say, how is it possible? I'm getting 8,000 rupees. How can I laugh? How can I smile? I know. I know challenges. I understand challenges very well, but that is possible. How is it possible? I'll tell you little later how is it possible. How are you going to increase our salary this morning? Major Dr. Gulshan Sharma, what Brahma Astra you have got and Mool Mantra you have got? I will tell you and we will share in a little while. Today's youth, you don't underestimate. Children, they will ask, why do I study? What will I get? The first question will come to their mind is, why do I study? What will I get? And parents also, if you get 98% mark, I'll get you motorcycle. If you get this, I will get you admission over there. If you get this, I'll get you new dress. If you do this, right from childhood, you're brainwashing the kid. You're not letting that kid grow in a natural way. You have put so many riders over there on that child. Parents, you got to wake up. All the parents, you got to wake up, wake up, wake up. Don't over expect things from your children. Let them grow in a natural way, natural environment. Let them enjoy what they want in life. Don't push them again and again. And don't worry, the time is coming. Marks will not matter. Subjects will not matter. Gold medal will not matter. Percentage will not matter. Time is coming. We have already done a lot of research on that from world over. World over. You'll be surprised to know. Do you know when we talk about GDP, GDP, GDP all the time? This is the gross national produce and all that GDP, gross domestic produce. What GDP are we talking about? Look at the top economies of the world, the first 20 countries GDP. Who has got the highest GDP? They use their native language, local language, mother tongue up to 14 years of age. Up to 14 years of age. And I went to Germany, I went to Munich, I went to, Frankfurt, all the places, Hanover. I found PhD being done in their own language, German. I went to Austria, everything is being taught in their own. It's a soft German and a hard German, so that is the way. People are having their own. You talk about 20 top economies of the world and look at a small country like Bhutan, gross happiness. If you are not happy, then what is going to happen in the world? You got to be happy, and you can be happy only when you enjoy what you're doing. I might have spoken for 1.5 hours, but I'm not tired. I can speak for 8 hours more because I'm enjoying it. I'm not feeling that I'm doing it for Dr. Abdul Salam. I feel I'm doing it for myself. I'm empowering myself. I'm educating myself. I want to learn from all of you. So when you think that way, it is altogether different. Why do I study? What will I get? This question children will ask you. And there's something very interesting. Do you remember I shared something with you initially? I told yesterday, 500,000 kids joined from India to me. What was that? Why did they join me? They don't like face of a 72 years, just like that I look like a Shah Rukh Khan. No, this was the catch. We have done making education relevant. आइए शिक्षा को प्रासंगिक बनाएं. And we have done the program on 2 days. That is 17th and 18th I have already done. 22nd we are repeating it for you. How do you earn money from Facebook? How do you earn money from WhatsApp? How do you earn money from Instagram? How do you earn money from blogging? Teachers, all teachers, creative writing, innovative writing, think out of box. You can earn your pocket money up to 50,000 rupees. Children were interested about it. They were not interested for Dr. Gulshan Sharma. They were interested about this theme because it is out of box. It was live for Indian youth. 500,000, 5 lakh, 5 lakh children joined this program. And my leftover hair on my head were also, I was pulling them and I was saying, oh my God, children, they will do it only for some reward because parents have injected in them. You will get bicycle, you'll get motorcycle, you will get this reward, you do this. Are what is this? What are we doing? So now let's share the technology. You cannot stop technology. You cannot stop social media. You cannot stop children from seeing social media apps on their mobile. So, why not to convert whatever time they are wasting? If you are innovative teacher, if you are creative teacher, we are prepared from our chamber. We can organize a special program for all of you because I want to empower principals. I want to empower teachers, irrespective what subject. If Imran Khan, you remember, Alwar, you remember, if he can make 60 apps, you do not know what is your power. You do not know. And I don't want to tell you at this stage, and I don't want to scare you. What is the power of social media? You do not know. 15-year-old kids, they are earning 10 lakh of rupees per month from social media. There's so much happening. Forget about the days. Forget about that. That look, I have not grown up. I've got 30 year service. I've got 40 year service. I've got 50 year. Irrespective what you have got. Forget about it. Look forward. You got to move ahead. So, those of you who are interested to get pocket money, those of you who are interested to make 50,000 rupees extra with your salary, okay, your school will increase if they will get more money because in private schools, there is a system. In government schools, there is a system. So, what do? I increase my knowledge, I increase my creativity, I think out of the box, I get more money, and that is how it is going to be possible. How do you get it 50,000 rupees more with your salary? Tuesday, 22nd of December, 11 a.m. Indian Standard Time. We will show you certain apps and we'll show you certain programs where we will tell you how you can earn 50,000 rupees pocket money, neat money, clean money, genuine money, honest money, hard work money, and your children will also get focused because you cannot stop them from social media. Why not? They should get pocket money so that they don't disturb. And what was my title? Youth, social media से pocket money कैसे कमाएं, practical सीखें. And children immediately, oh, pocket money is coming to me, I will be interested about it. 500,000. 500,000. Oh my God. You can't imagine. Mind blowing. Parents' expectation. Please don't expect moon from your children. Don't pressurize your children. Don't push them too much. Let them live their natural life. And teens, they have got lot of stress. They don't tell you anxiety, stress, some of them had depressions. Okay. Finally, let us develop future education community today and ICSI and all our participants together. How can we? We are just 500 of us. We're just a small number. How can we change the entire humanity? You can. We can. Together. When you say you can, when I say I can, no. When we say we can, yes, it is possible. Let us develop future education community today, ICSI and all our participants together. How is it going to be possible? I want to show you something very important which you all should know. If you will not know, you will have difficulties. My PhD is outdated today, which I got a long time back. It's of no use to me. Even if I'm called a compounder, Dr. Gulshan Sharma, I'll be happy because it is outdated. You got to adopt the technology, you got to adapt it, the new education policy, and you got to see the transformation. Teachers need to update and upgrade and adopt technology in totality with emotional, that is, emotion quotient. Our studies, if I talk about which I was telling my PhD and all that, that curriculum is not relevant now. Remember, nothing remains forever. Everything does change. Change is only constant, ladies and gentlemen. ICSI roadmap today, an outcome from this today's 2 hour deliberations, making education relevant. Rest of my life, till I will be on this planet, on this earth, I will fold my hands and I will learn from all of you. You all are my teachers. We learn from each other. We learn the best possible way. And the ideal education is to remove the ignorance and to provide the desired knowledge and wisdom and competencies. So, ladies and gentlemen, making education relevant is the key word. I will be resting my entire life on these three words: making education relevant. Policy has come, we got to implement it, then we will see the monitor, we will monitor how it is implemented. Whatsoever human mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. That is something very important. You all have to understand. Whatsoever human mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Let's come together, making education relevant, global confluence of educators, inspirational speakers, motivators, technocrats, counselors, wellness experts, corporate, government administrator, and decision makers. Should you wish to send us any email, you can send us at innovation@icsi.asia. This particular YouTube channel will remain open for next 1 hour. Should you wish to post any suggestion, any idea, any creativity, anything, you're more than welcome. And all participants, for today's participation, we would request you post your email in the YouTube group so that we can send by email, the international certificate of participation of today's workshop, which Dr. Abdul Salamji organized together with our chamber. We are very, very happy to have all of you. And this is the last slide. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have all of you with us. Wonderful journey this morning. And I personally feel our chamber would be more than happy wherever we can associate with each other, wherever we can join hands with each other, wherever we can link with each other. We would be more than happy to share any information at any point of time. Today at 5 p.m., today is Saturday, there is a program on Swami Vivekanand. Those of you who want to watch it live from Chicago, you're more than happy. You have to just come on GS Motivator, that is at 5 p.m. 6:30 p.m., we have got, this is, I'm telling you, India's timings. 5 p.m. India timing, Swami Vivekanand for education and youth empowerment. 6:30, how not to get neck pain, how to not get your eyes tired, how to avoid spinal cord problem because of excessive use of, I use almost 12 hours in a day my screen. You can well imagine, I have to do a lot of yoga, I have to do a lot of meditation, and that's why at this age, with this energy, I can talk to all of you non-stop. And I wish to share, 6:30 you have got Ayurveda. And if you're interested, let's see that you want to make global networking. You're interested to get across to some NRIs. You want to make some abroad friends, teachers. Then I'm getting 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time today, a NRI from UK. And he's going to talk about finance as a career. You want to become company secretary, you want to become chartered accountant, you want to go abroad, you want to do some business, or you want to start any kind of a teaching assignment abroad, then I'm going to get NRI every Saturday and Sunday 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. We get NRIs. Today we are getting from UK. Tomorrow evening, 8 p.m., we are getting from Houston, University of Lamar, that is Texas, where Howdy Modi, they had gone and all the people got together. That is tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. And all discussions and deliberations are on the new education policy. So nothing is irrelevant to all of us. And what I would request Dr. Chitra, that with today's deliberations, today's program, if you post your email on the YouTube, then Dr. Chitra, let's take it future vision we were talking about, how the future would be in education. We will make a WhatsApp group, and every day you can get one inspirational video related to education, which is the best of the world and the latest of the world. Because so much of information we share, information sharing is very, very important for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, if anybody thinks that he or she knows everything, then you stop learning and you stop growing. It is very important for all of us. Keep learning, keep learning. I learned so many things from Dr. Abdul Salam, because it is his efforts that we all came together. It is his efforts that he could rope me in. And it is his efforts. If I share with you in a very polite way, in the Suntec city in Singapore, when I hold a program for 5,000 people, I get 7 lakh of rupees for 2 hours. Nothing is free in this world. But if this program is complimentary, because he told me this is for teachers empowerment, this is for principals empowerment, this is for educators empowerment, let us start a new journey from today. Let's make a new beginning from today. Our challenge is making education relevant. It's a global confluence of intellectuals. It's a teachers and youth empowerment. Whatever you will get in your normal system, in years together, after 1 year, after 2 year, we will give you next day, because so much of information come to us. Then it is a knowledge bank. If you have got any idea you want to share, because we are developing how to empower the young minds. And principals, those are about to retire, don't think I'm talking about biological age. You got to be mentally young, not physically. I'm talking about mentally, you got to be young, empowering young minds. Then B2B, it is no more business to business. It is back to basics of life. Live in less, spend less. If you live in less, you'll be more happy. And it is not earning skills, it is not just few chips, it is life skills which you got to give to your children. And finally, follow your passion. When you follow your passion, you will never ever be tired. With these words, I rest my presentation right over here. Thank you very much for joining us this morning, all of you, wherever you are. And keep telling to yourself, I am the best. I am the best. My school is the best. My teachers are the best. My principal is the best. My students are the best. Irrespective where you are, which location you are, try and keep improving yourself. Keep improving yourself. And ladies and gentlemen, what is the best investment in life? That is your self empowerment, your self knowledge growth. Thank you very much, Dr. Abdul Salam ji. Thank you.
Thank you, Gulshan Sharma ji. That was truly inspirational and thought provoking. I was amazed, at the energy level. You could deliver 2 hours non-stop. I cannot do it.
No, no.
Yeah.
We all can do it. We all can do it.
Yeah.
Together
So
we will
now
do
I
it.
say I can do it. Yeah, that is true. And dear respected participants, we have got a role model, and we all believe that we know everything, but I don't believe that. We have to learn a lot. I am learning a lot I learned a lot of things from these 2 hours session. That is going to benefit, my students and my teachers as well. So whenever you listen to people from such backgrounds who have traveled, who have seen the world far and wide, it's going to motivate us. It's going to benefit us a lot in our life. Our life is not for just for ourselves. It is for others as well, as he has rightly said. So it's I feel like we are energized. It's an energy boosting session. And thank you so much, Sharma ji. Your words will remain very active in our minds. Definitely we will be utilizing your words, your session to benefit our society as well. Thank you so much, participants, on all your behalf and on behalf of Bharat Sakhodaya. I salute our captain, Dr. Sharma, for
Major,
his wonderful,
Major,
Director General. Yes. Thank you so much, Sharma ji.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you.
making it so worthy.
Thank you.
Thank
God
you, everybody.
bless. God bless everybody, and everybody should say, you can do